MLS, Major League Soccer, it's taking off, man. Obviously, in Dwayne's neck of the woods, there's DC United, one of the charter squads. MLS here, it started with the what is it? USA, what's that stand for? United Soccer League, whatever.
You talking about when they were in like the
I forgot what USL stands for, but anyway, it's like the second tier to MLS, which is pretty a damn good league. Actually, a lot of squads around the country, but FC Cincinnati came from that, and because crowd support, the success they had in USL, the love from ESPN, it kind of catapulted that momentum into our third season in MLS. And also in MLS, obviously, it's expanding. They're going to add a team in Charlotte. They're adding a team in St. Louis. Already added a team in Nashville and in Austin, Texas. So it's really good. It's good as American sports soccer fan to get into that. But there's a story behind how FC Cincinnati really took a hold of the city here. You wouldn't, if you say Cincinnati, you wouldn't think soccer town.
Nope.
But it just proliferated seemingly overnight. So Dre, I'm gonna go to you and just describe from your standpoint how it transformed to a great idea to a phenomenon that really led it to MLS.
So I think it came at a really good time to try and start something new, right? So the Bengals, I love my Bengals to hell and back, but they haven't really done anything. It came right, you had that 5-year run with Andy and AJ and Marvin,
right?
And then it kind of it's been in and hit that kind of did since that last playoff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Reds, had that 3 or 4 year run where they were contending but still losing in the playoffs. Went up 2-0 on San Francisco and then lost, 3 games to 2. All last 3 games being at home. No, I'm not bitter at all. But you walked into an area where both major league sports were down.
Right.
UC football was at the Tommy Tuberville, the tail end of the Tommy Tuberville.
Oh, yes, right. Yeah.
People were disenchanted with UC football.
Mm-hmm.
UC basketball had a little bit with Mick Cronin and what was happening with him, but still nothing that really captured the imagination of the city. And FC came along in the USL and really just took the city by storm. Like they were successful, but they also came with a plan. Like they had colors, they had logos, they had merch, they had, all the things that would make it made it feel like, oh, this might be something to pay attention to. And on top of that, they were successful and winning games, right? There was just this groundswell to be in the Bailey. So folks that, we're dedicated, we're coming here, and Nippert Stadium was the absolute perfect place.
Yes, it was.
To host it. Like you couldn't have gone to Paul Brown Stadium, it's way too big. You couldn't have gone to the Red Stadium, way too big. You didn't want to put it in some little rinky-dink high school, stadium type of thing. But Nippert, because it's
intimate,
historical,
very intimate
but
too.
Still with all the refurbishing and everything they did to it, like it's just the perfect venue and the perfect feel to bring folks together, and it just went bananas, man. Like absolutely bananas. I've never been to an MLS game in my life. I've been to several FC Cincinnati games since they've been here, just because of the entertainment value, the family focus of things. I don't have to necessarily worry about, you go to an NFL game, I'm not taking my 13-year-old and my 9-year-old.
NFL games are rough, baby.
Right? Like it's just no, I'm not doing that. But FC Cincinnati, absolutely. It's family friendly. It's convenient. Tickets are relatively inexpensive. And again, when they first got in the USL, they were pretty successful.